I got some of my best of friends and favorite colleagues to come up and share their story with us. Buddha, who is one of the instrumental people in my career and my music, as well as a whole bunch of other people. But we have a couple of friends who are not here in the physical with us. So we set up a place for them on stage with us over there. Nofi Fadnan, who was a member of Euphrates, one of the core producers in what I do, he passed away in 2004, so we have a chair for him with a couple of his items there. Also, Matt Dutch Garner, who was a great friend of all of ours, a person that helped us a lot in our careers and really helped build the Montreal scene. So we have his famous Duke hat there on the chair. And also we have the brother Bad News Brown, who is not with us as well. We have his world famous harmonica on the chair there. So I'd like to have a moment of silence for our three brothers that aren't with us here in the physical, but I'm sure they're here in the spiritual. So what is slang rap democracy about? Anybody know where that comes from? It's a Raekwon line from Wu-Tang. Slang rap democracy, here's the policy, slide off the rings and the wallabies.
Slang rap democracy, here's the policy, slide off the ring, plus the wallabies.
So slang rap democracy is really what we do. When we come together in a cypher and we rhyme together and create beautiful music, we have a slang rap democracy. It took about 20 years for me to figure out what the hell Raekwon was talking about. My name is The Narcissist. My real name is Yassine.
You catch somebody with your wifey in the house naked. You live with rats and bugs, you get your house raided. Convey thoughts you don't believe, but your mouth say it. You live a lie, but your cover-ups are outrageous. See yourself become your old man, life-changing. Just a chip off the old block like ice shaving.
I'm the only female on this panel. I'm like, what's up with that? What is up with that?
You're not the only lady, you're the right lady for
Oh,
this
thank you. No fingers crossed and no cross for them to finger. Grab some underachievers and make them all leaders. Leave behind your incense and bring your real intent. Leave behind your peace and still get the media's interest. Cause real peeps got babies to feed. Real peeps need houses, not steez. If you cut in style, bring a new flavor. Make a call like this is a home invasion. Get the suits, them pacing. Flies, yo, erase them. Say it face to face and be prepared to take a hit. Get up, say the same shit.
I'm mashing on the snooze button. I don't want to go to work. I gotta do something about this now before I go berserk. A new function. No longer will I stall a lollygag. I refuse to be a stoner chasing after scallywags.
I think as far as Anglophone, they are the majority in North America, although in the province they are not. So often it's a block on both ends in the sense that in the 5 album I made, I have Spanish and English on it. I have many people, although the opposite doesn't exist because most of the Anglophone are trying to reach the North American market. So they feel that having French on it or having Spanish on it is going to reduce their visibility in those markets. So there's kind of like a lack of true exchange and true building, and I think this is the identity of Montreal. So as long as we are not representing who we really are, we have a crisis of identity, you know?
Montreal, is a very hate-motivated city. Also, I find that people are more willing to sit back and say, "I could do better than that. Fuck this guy." You know, and I personally, I've had my own friends tell me about the group that I'm in, and they tell me, "Man, you should lead a group, man. You should do it." You know, and I'm saying, personally, I get it, I understand it, but there needs to be more of a love-filled environment for artists to develop in this city. I think that's a major fact.
Me and Dutch were supposed to shoot my next single, Rub It In Your Face video. I think it was like 4 or 5 days after he died, and I still went and shot the video just because I remember having traumatic experiences happen to me in the past where, like, shout out to my brother from another Urban Logics, you know what I'm saying? We were in a group called Royal Peasants, and my bro, his bro, Street Cypher Star, he got shot in the head by police in 2007. And then he went to jail, and they gave him like 10 years in jail. And that shit phased us, and it was to the point like we didn't put nothing out that year. We didn't do nothing because we were just caught up in that. You know, my other best friend went to jail for life that year. We were all, or like later on that year. So we let it phase us, and then no progression came after that. And the whole thing was Dutch was always pushing me to be like, yo, listen, yeah, this is going on, yeah, that's going on, but don't focus on that. Look how far your music has come. Like your views have tripled, you know what I mean? Your fan base has tripled, your followers on Twitter, everything. You're starting to get money. I'm getting you paid for shows. Enjoy that, be a rapper, and that's all you should do, you know? And he would always tell me, like, stay out of the bullshit, because he didn't want to come to my funeral. So, like, the last thing I ever thought was going to be me going to his funeral. And basically him dying, just his spirit rests with me right now. That everyday push that he used to give me to call me and wake me up in the mornings and be like, yo, go to the studio, right, Tay? He's still with me right now pushing, you know what I'm saying? So you're going to see me go harder this year than I did last year, you know, because of Dutch. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Well, thank you, guys. I blast